Hey everyone, this is the first part of your Module 3 practice test. So we're adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing decimals. We're multiplying and dividing fractions. And then we've got some word problems. So the first one says 28 over 5 divided by 42. Remember that you're going to put the 42 over 1. And then we're going to keep, change, flip. So 28 over 5 times 1 over 42. Now I'm going to do my cross canceling. So I know that 28 and 42 have a 14 in common. They have a 14 in common. So it's going to be 2 and 3. They have nothing else in common, so I can go straight across the top, straight across the bottom. So this is going to be 2 over 15. For the multiplication, I can do any cross-canceling or any simplifying possible first. So 8 and 10 have a 2 in common, so 4 and 5. 15 and 6 have a 3 in common, so 2 and 5. Nothing else can be simplified, so 4 times 2 is 8, and 5 times 5 is 25. For number 3, I'm going to change it into an improper fraction first. So 7 over 2 times 5 over 3. Nothing can be simplified, so I'm going to go straight across the top, and that's 35. Straight across the bottom is 6, so 35 over 6. I'm going to write this as 4 divided by 1, so it's going to be 4 over 1 divided by, change this to an improper fraction, so 9 over 4. Now I'm going to do my keep, change, flip. So 4 over 1 times 4 over 9 is going to be 16 over 9. No cross-canceling possible. Put my whole number over a 1. So 5 over 1 times 1 over 10. I can cross-cancel the 5 and the 10 to be a 1 and a 2. So this is going to be 1/2. Number 2, I'm going to rewrite my expression first. So this is going to be 7/3 divided by 7 over 9. I'm going to keep 7 over 3. I'm going to change it to multiplication and flip to 9 over 7. I can cross-cancel the 7s. I can cross-cancel the 3 with the 9. So that my answer is 3 over 1 or 3. I would accept both. For this one, I'm going to, again, change to improper fractions, so multiply by the bottom, add the top. So 15 over 8 divided by 5 over 4. I'm going to keep the first fraction, change the sign, flip the second fraction. Now I'm going to do my cross-canceling. So 15 and 5 have a 5 in common. 4 and 8 have a 4 in common. So this is 3 over 2. For number 8, we are going to be subtracting decimals. So I'm going to rewrite this as 23.000 minus 17.238. This one we've got some borrowing to do. So 2, this becomes a 9, this becomes a 9, and this becomes a 10. 10 minus 8 is 2, 9 minus 3 is 6, 9 minus 2 is 7. My decimals should be lined up, so the decimal comes straight down. And 12 minus 7 is 5.762. Here again, we're going to align our decimals. So 34.824 plus 18.92, and you can add the 0 as a placeholder if you want to. 4 plus 0 is 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, 8 plus 9 is 17, carry the 1, 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13, and 3, 1 and 1 is 53.744. For the multiplication, So I'm going to put the one with the more digits on top. So 0.0032 times 4.53. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1 is 16. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 2 zeros is 9. 6 plus 8 is 14. Carry the 1. 2 plus 1 is 4. And 1 plus 0 is 1. And then I've got 5 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 6 decimal places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got to put a 0 in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my answer is 0.01446. I just added the zeros in. Remember on dividing decimals that we want to divide by a whole number. So I want to change this one to a whole number. And we do that by moving the decimal. However many times you move the decimal in the second number, you have to do the same thing to the first number. So I'm going to move this twice to make it a 26. So I'm going to move this twice to make it a 240. So I've got 240.5 divided by 26. 26 does not go into 2, it does not go into 24, so we have to go into 240. 26 times 10 is 260. So 26 times 9, let's try that. 54, 9 times 2 is 18, so 234, perfect. So we're going to go in 9 times. So this comes out as a 6 after I subtract. And I'm going to bring down the 5. Now when I bring down the 5, I'm on the other side of the decimal. So I have to put a decimal on top of my division sign. And I want to know how many times 26 goes into 65. I think it's only twice. Yes, because 3 times would be too big. So it's going to be 52. And I get 13, and I'm going to bring down a 0. Let's do 26 times 5. 30, carry the 3. 5 times 2. Oh, perfect. I was just guessing. So it's going to be 0.25. And I get my 0 at the end, my happy smiley 0. So my answer is 9.25. Again, you can see my work over here. Okay, so I'm expecting you guys to show that same thinking on your paper. For number 12, we're just going to cancel where we can. Remember that you can start by crossing out things that are the same. So 3 and 3 are the same. And it looks like that's the only thing that's the same. And then you can just start cross-canceling wherever something works out. So 14 and 7 have a 7 in common. 12 and 4 have a 4 in common. 5 and 10 have a 5 in common. 2 and 2 on the top and the bottom. And then we've got 3 and 6. And then 2 and 2. So it looks like my answer is going to be 1. Because everything cancels out. I'm going to roll back through that really quick just to double check and make sure I did everything right. So I've got 3 and 3. I did 14 and 7. If I do 6 and 12, if I do 5 and 10, I've got 2 and 2, and then I've got 2 and 4, and then 2 and 2 again. So yeah, my answer is going to be 1. I don't trust myself when it comes out like that. Okay? So this is your basic operations. You're adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing with decimals and fractions. Okay? In the next video, I will talk about all of the word problems. Let me know if you have any questions.